everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for choosing to click on this video. Hopefully you'll be able to get some ideas about how to get a bit of a pop of colour into a kind of natural everyday look. So if you want to see how I create this look, then just carry on watching. Hey, this is just a real quick tutorial today. I am going in with my Maybelline Babyskin Instant Pore Eraser Primer, just in the normal places, and pressing that in to any porous areas. And then going in with the Loreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation in the shade 21, which is Golden Sands. I just wanted to dot it on my face, and I much prefer the coverage and the way it blends out, dotting it on like that, and just using my Morphe foundation brush M439 to blend it all out. Just gives a lovely even coverage all over. Then I went in with my NYX HD Studio Concealer. That's in the shade Alabaster, which I think they brought out an even lighter shade. Well, this is the lighter shade. It's got a slightly yellowy undertone to it, which is perfect for me. It's really, really pale, but I love it. I like an intense under eye highlight. So putting plenty of that on under eye, forehead, nose, chin as always, and just blending it out with my beauty sponge. This has got great coverage, really, really nice consistency. It lasted all day. And as you can see, it's pretty pale, but when everything else is warmed up later, it's not looking as crazy as it does at the moment. So I'm going to go in and set it with my Collection Primed and Ready setting powder. This is just a pressed setting powder. I'm just applying it with my tapered setting brush. It's not a brand or anything, it's just one I think I got from eBay maybe. But it applied really, really nicely just into the areas that you want it to. Then I wanted to set the rest of my makeup, the rest of my foundation, sorry, with the Maybelline Matte Maker. That's in the shade Natural Beige. Just set the rest of the foundation so nothing else sort of sticks to it, no bronzer. I didn't want it looking muddy or anything, so if I set it all, it's a much smoother application later when I go in and use more powder products. And I'm just using a large Real Techniques powder brush. Now I'm just using sort of all over it's a Primark Shimmer bronzer. I think it's a body bronzer actually. I'm just going back in with another Real Techniques large powder brush, I think. So yeah, just building up a bit of warmth on my face. It's got a nice little bit of sort of shimmer to it, just perfect for summer, a nice bronzed look. It's not totally matte, so just all over the face and just warming it all up, and it's kind of dispersing the pale under eye look a little bit, but still keeping it as well. Now I'm just going to go in with my Revolution Iconic Pro 2 palette, just with one of the palest shades. I think it's kind of like a buff sort of shade, that just go all over the lid with that, particularly in the crease, just to give it a nice transition colour. Putting plenty on, but mainly in the crease, but all over really, and you can just build it up to give a bit of colour. And just going in with that next colour, it's a kind of pale, well, slightly darker, but pinky kind of brown colour, just to deepen the crease a little bit and focus it mainly on the outer corner and crease, just to give it a little bit more depth. And it's just with a fluffy blending brush. I don't think this is a named one either. Just any fluffy blending brush will do that'll get it on there. It'll do the job. Now the next item is the NYX Away We Glow Liquid Highlighter. I just wanted to apply it just on the back of my hand and then just apply it with my finger, just to the inner corner to the middle. It's just a really nice shimmer and also gives a little bit of a base for the next product that I'm about to use to stick to, which is this one, the kind of main event really. It's by a company called Sarazaar. It's just a loose pigment, sort of shimmer pigment. This is in the shade Midas Touch. I'm just applying it with a flat eyeshadow brush and just packing it on the area that I used the liquid highlighter on. Look at the colour of that. It's just such a beautiful shimmery shade. Such a good pigment. I can't even kind of rave about this enough. I found them on Instagram, I think, or Facebook recently, and thought I'd definitely have to invest in one of these, and I'm so glad I did. They are beautiful. So I'm just going to go back in with that fluffy blending brush, just blend out any harsh lines and just kind of go back into the crease and intensify that a little bit again so I don't lose any depth. And just exactly the same on the other eye. I would definitely say check out this this company, Sarazaar. I will link it below in the description, and they've got loads of different beautiful shades. Now I'm just going to use this L'Oreal eye paint. It's in the shade 104, which is called Unstoppable Teal. I'm just using a sort of a smaller flat eyeshadow brush just to apply it underneath my bottom lashes. Just as a bit of an eyeliner really, but quite a sort of thickish bit of colour. It's a really intense colour, really lovely application. It does dry quite quickly, so you've got to work quite fast with it. And then I just wanted to add a little bit more in a slightly different shade. This is from the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in the Brights colour. It's just the shimmery teal colour to sort of disperse the intensity of that eye paint. Blend it all out and just bring the colour down a little bit further. Not all the way to the inside because I want to put a bit of highlighter on the inner corner. But yeah, it's a really nice intense pigment. It's just a nice pop of colour with the kind of neutral shade on top and the brightness at the bottom. I love this look. And then I went in with the NYX Extreme Shine eyeliner. This is in the colour Tropical Green, sorry, just in the waterline. This is really pigmented as well. It's got a slight shimmer to it, and in the waterline it is waterproof. It lasts all day. I can definitely vouch for that. It's beautiful. And I just went in the bottom lashes too, just to intensify it a little. Just going in with the Epic ink liner, the NYX one, just to give my top lashes just a bit of definition. There's no wing or anything, it's just a thinnish line on the top. Now here is the Ofra On The Glow highlighting kit. I'm using the shade Rodeo Drive just to highlight the inner corner and the brow bone. I'm just using a small pencil brush. It's just a Zoeva 230. I'm just sort of joining the highlight up to meet the teal look and adding a little bit of highlight to that brow bone too. Kind of just helps to sort of balance it all out really, I feel like. Just matching it up top to bottom, left to right, and just finishes off the eye look really. Beautiful when it catches the light. Now I have given my eyelashes a quick curl with the eyelash curler and just going to use this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this mascara. I got the little travel size one, or sample size one that my friend had brought me back from New York recently, but I will definitely be investing in the full size product when I run out of this one. Now I'm just going to do a bit of contouring with my NYX highlight contour and highlight palette. Just going with the NARS Itter brush. This is a foolproof kind of way to contour. It's literally dip it in and dab it on a little and just give it a quick blend, but it just gives you that nice sort of definition under the cheekbones. And again on the nose as well. It's the perfect brush for doing nose contour if you're a little bit unsure about doing it. This is a good brush to give it a try on. Now I'm just going to give my cheeks a little bit of extra colour with the, what is it? The Milani blush in the shade Luminoso. And that is just with my Zoeva blush brush. It's got a slight bit of shimmer to it already, so you kind of got a bit of highlight. But I'm going to intensify things up a lot and go in again with that NYX On The Glow liquid highlight. I'm going to apply that to the back of my hand and just pop a little bit on the tops of my cheek with the beauty sponge. And this is really nice cheek highlight just on its own. That would be a really, really nice highlighter just as it is. But I'm going to go in again with that loose pigment, same shade, it's the Midas Touch colour, and just go over the top of that liquid highlight with my Morphe M501 highlighting brush, and wait for it, look at that. No words, I have no words. Get your sunglasses out. I love this. It's just my favourite thing ever. I just went in and blended it out, like just kind of went over the top of it with the beauty blender, just to sort of blend it all in, so it's totally seamless. And again, just going in on the other side, doing exactly the same with the liquid highlight. So the pigment had a little bit of extra something to stick to. It just totally intensified it even more. It's beautiful on its own, but with the liquid highlight underneath, it was just amazing. If you like an intense highlight, have a look at Sarazaar website. They've got loads of different shades, a shade for every skin tone, every colour. They're amazing. And it's beautiful, finely milled. So now I'm just going to go in and line my lips with, I don't know what this lip liner is, it's just a totally nude lip liner. I'll link it below. And finish off with the Loreal lip paint. These are the matte ones. This is in the shade Off-White, and it's very, very pale, but I just really, really like this shade. They don't set to a complete matte. They're a really lovely consistency. But yeah, that was the last little bit. So, I hope you like this look. Let's see it. Okay, so here is the final look. I really like this kind of thing. It's kind of going a little bit natural on the top, but just getting a little bit of colour in there, and it's not too over the top. I've not put any lashes on or anything. I probably normally would do if I was kind of going out for the evening or something, but you know, because it's not too heavy on the top, I think I can get away with just my own lashes. So yeah, if you liked my video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more makeup looks like this and various other ones using many different items. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video.